Hey troops, Zendor here, back again for another video. Why do I seem a bit small in here? Whoa, shoot, I'm... Whoopsie! This is not supposed to be showing. That's for a later thing. Some other time thing, and it's not even the right size. Okay, whoopsie! Now that's too big! Okay, I think I see what happened. Okay, so somehow I must have messed up the settings somehow when I was changing on my setup. Uh, I got an iPhone, so tracking is a little bit better. I can actually look down without my eyes getting closed. So, yeah, that's a plus. um, and yeah, I figured I would use that opportunity to move my dash cam to my desk. Or not my dash cam, my face cam to my desk. Which will potentially allow me to do some arts and crafts stuff later. We'll see if I do that. I do have some ideas, whether it be for streams or shorts, but yeah. That was a very accidental reveal, but not exactly something that I was wanting to keep secret for too long, so yep. Anyway, we are back for some more Genshin Impact, and yeah, I guess let's get started. Okay, we do have audio.
Phew, that should be everything. You two, stop by my lodge if you have the time. I'll put the kettle on, and we can have some tea. You don't need me to show you the way again, do you?
Whoa! It's Nicole's voice! Did she redecorate her home or something? Let's go take a look.
Wait. Why is this model on? Whoopsie! Claim all. So my yeah. This is supposed to be my awoken form. Yep. All right, there we go. I guess let's. Archon Quest, as all falls to emptiness. That is an intimidating title. Nicole, she looks pretty. Durin is back. Dragon Boy. Nope, wrong one. Dragon Boy. I need to. I forgot that you can see my mouse when I'm doing that. You know what? No. Let's make this a bit bigger. Okay. But yeah, Durin's back. I'm still unsure. Well, you know what? I've got 12 intertwined fates and 12,000 primo gems right now. Let's do 110 pull for Durin right now. Yep. And not the new girl either. Man. Ah, well. I might do another 10 pull later. We'll see. But, okay, so real quick. Oh, that's cool. Yep, preferably those. Yippee. What all do I have? Stella Fortuna. Who do I want to go for this time? Ah, my nose. Sangonomiya. Since I already got Ganyu and Yaimiko, another one that I mainly use is Sangonomiya. Yep. Oh boy. Right. I'm quite certain that I did Durin's trial before, so I'm not sure. Okay, is my mouth tracking does not seem to be doing as good as I was hoping it would. Ba ba do ba ba do ba. I don't know. Oh well, maybe I need to like move my mouth a bit more when I'm speaking, because it seems to be working when I talk with my mouth wide. Oh well. Beyond silver and fine gold. Eh. Yeah. I'm honestly not interested in any of the outfits this time. I was interested in the dragon one, but that $20 for 110 pull with no guaranteed getting any of the items. Like, no. No, that is way too expensive. Way too expensive. You know what? Let's actually do a quick comparison. So, in order to get 110 pull for from this, you need 1,600 primo gems. How much money? So, you can get primo gems. Let's see. So, let's go with this. $14.99 for a little more than 10. And that's not accounting for the fact that all this stuff is also earnable. Primo gems and whatnot. Plus, okay, so 980 is approximately... Am I doing the math right? So Hang on. Yeah, okay, so 1 Genesis Crystal equals 1 Primogem. So yeah, not only are you earning so much Primogems, but this is honestly cheaper than those cosmetics. I don't know if, like, that doesn't sound right. Like, if anything, polling for characters should be more expensive than polling for outfits. Like, that's just my take. Again, I'm still enjoying Genshin. I'm still having fun on this. But I'm honestly not interested in Millie Astra at this point. Not unless they're incentivizing us being able to earn the stuff to pull on the uh, what do they call it? The odes. Like, if they want us to pull on this, they need to make these things earnable. But it's not. So that's my stance on it. Wait, what? Oh. Hmm. So you can earn a 10 pull, but you have to spend $5. That might make it a little more worth playing. Still hesitant. I will say that's a pretty outfit. If I were to go an outfit on the male side, I would go for this one. I would like to have that mask. Not really interested in anything else, just the mask. Maybe the boots. I do like the boots. These boots are also nice. Not so interested in that. I'm definitely not interested in the legendary on this one. Now, on the female side, I would probably want to go for this one. Because that is a pretty outfit. That is a pretty outfit. I also really like the Ascension one, but that would require spending a lot more money. Yeah. These outfits are okay on the female side, but not as appealing. But I do think I'll be skipping this one. Well, that's my take on it. Sorry, Nicole. I know that you just called me, but we have a... Wait. Yeah, Oh, Crystal Flytrap is also available. It is time to do the art conquest. Sorry, Nicole. Real quick. Activate. Yeah. Oh, bit of lag. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm still hooked on the whole Miliastra theme. I want to make this this look as similar to my OC as possible. So having the ability to transform and eyes go from blue to gold, like that is a big part of it. Having the armor, you actually notice if you watch the legs when I do this, boots change, pants change, so that everything kind of gets a little more yellow. Really cool effect. I also would want to have the gloves change as well. And I would like to have something similar to wings and horns appear. That's my plan. That's my dream Miliastra character. We'll see if that ever happens. But yeah, in the meantime, I'm just gonna do that. Maybe someday I'll get a character that, a model that allows me to swap without having all the animal ears and stuff show up. But, $25 model, so that's what it is. Maybe I can just pretend that I get Durin and I pretend that I'm transforming into my dragon form when I swap to Durin.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while.
Hi, Catherine.
As it happens,
All right, I got the
One moment.
the
Here.
fanciful outfit on, not the adventure. I might need to change that so that I look like what I will in the cinematics.
A letter? From who?
I look prim and proper.
Dear Diary,
Kale!
I work as a training forest
What?
ranger under my master, Tainari.
Why is Kale sending her diary?
I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Alhaitham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary.
Okay.
That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeru these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one. When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar, or way back to when I was injected with god remains, I am in a much better place now. I
Yeah.
hope it stays that way forever.
If anyone's ever seen the manga, she was not doing good. I kind of wish that they had continued the manga. Like, Honkai Impact has so many chapters and mangas, but they only did one small series for Genshin. I'm kind of disappointed about that.
I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great, because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
Bit of lag. Oh, right, I was gonna turn these off. Oh,
What's wrong, Kale?
hey, Sethos.
Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about? Tainari's the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. It's great, but don't let your Forest Ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels
So
familiar, yet
that's
somehow
why we got a letter.
something seems
It's
different.
not the diary.
Is this really Sumeru City?
Uh-oh. When this icon appears in your quest tracker, it indicates that your progress has been saved, and exiting story mode will not set your progress back. Nice. When you are in the special story mode, you can tap the exit button to check your last save. Okay. So they actually made a function to allow people to do that.
I think she's that famous merc.
What? Famous merc? Something odd has happened.
Save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith.
Takes courage to maintain a peaceful life, too.
Okay, so
Sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work. It's a little mysterious if you ask me.
alright.
Lord Kave Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are
I
very
need to
slim.
blow my nose. Oh, hang on. Alright, I'm back.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to... Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzare. Seems like a much safer choice. Hmm? Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Kave?
Do you recognize this person, sir? Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Kave saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
Nahida. Go find Nahida.
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
No, not that way. Where's this? Oh, there. Sino.
Hi, Mr. Sino.
There's a chapter in King of Invocations where the spirit of someone who died long ago possesses a living man's body. To the outside world, it looks like he's developed a whole new personality. I was just thinking how terrifying that would be for his friends. Imagine waking up one day to find that a friend of yours has suddenly become a different person.
Try every friend.
Huh? So, what got you thinking?
I don't know, but something feels off. Everything looks fine on the surface, but can human perception really be trusted?
Sino senses something. Sino senses something. Sino, listen to me. Listen to me. Your instincts are spot on. Your instincts are spot on. Oh boy. Wait. Oh shoot, I'm supposed to be down there, aren't I?
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Okay, Dia sounds kind of normal, but Nilu,
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
Okay.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again.
Probably.
Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored. Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Okay.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life
What's
is the future.
what's Cyclops doing here?
Useless flesh and
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to
Oh.
your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely
You
out of the way.
say that, there are characters in Genshin that have, moved on from their human flesh.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master, it's me, Kale. Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together, and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
No. Master!
What is it?
It was a nightmare?
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep.
Oh, good. Okay. Ooh. I'll be honest, I was a little on edge with that.
Can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Nicole?
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your two traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you. Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Well. Well.
What a strange situation.
Oh yeah, I need to change my outfit.
No wonder Kali was in such a rush to write us a letter. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought.
Well, I'm not directly connected to the ley line. What? That frozen ice lady is back. I might have to check her out at some point.
Find out what the heck is going on.
If we have time. I'm guessing we're immediately transported to Sumeru. Yep. Alright. Real quick, I'm gonna change to my traveler outfit so that I'm not as... What do you mean? What do you mean I'm not able to change my outfit in my... Oh.
You seem tired. Would you like some tea? I'll brew you some. Do you take sugar? 1 cube or 2?
Okay. So that's what it's all about. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Alright. Change outfit. And continue. I need to get Columbina because I really want to make this Geo team work, especially for my OC. Hey!
Traveler, Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it. Of course. We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something. Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish.
What did Nahida say?
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
Okay.
The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley.
Surely that's like 2 million people or something. Sheesh.
Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! It's crazy!
There's going to be a lot of tents over there.
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dory's Sumpter Beast Park.
On account of that dream Kale had?
The Dendro Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic.
As if widespread panic isn't already gonna happen from a mass evacuation.
The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical.
Yeah.
But there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
Yeah. People would be skeptical. You have to evacuate the entire forest for that?
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Hold out?
Tainari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment. I'll be right there.
What's she holding out against?
As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry, it'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
Mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. The strange events of Kale's dreams took place in Sumeru City. Whatever danger is afoot, it must start here. which is why everyone has to leave.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
Okay.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Will do.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye. Look after yourselves. Will do. See ya. Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasana and see Nahida.
Oh, teleported us right there. Okay.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed.
What's troubling you?
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike. So he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
How vulnerable is Nahida right now?
Traveler, Paimon.
Hey, I forget his name, but
Aha! Perfect timing.
Cyrus.
Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange...
Yeah.
Oops.
Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who is trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Has she found anything yet?
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's
Nathos has
knowledge
a
and
deep
memories.
voice. I don't think I remember him having a deep voice like that.
But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley lines' flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
Irminsul. The ley lines.
I've come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
In Natland, the captain was storing stranded souls inside his own heart. It was only after the rules of the Night Kingdom were amended that they were finally able to return to the ley lines. And that was just one nation. Problem with Irminsul itself could end up affecting all ley lines worldwide.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul. and take over the recording and processing function herself.
Yikes! No wonder why. Sheesh! So that's what they meant.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind.
Yep.
And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her.
Imagine we go to talk to her and she's like stuck having multiple conversations at once.
And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data.
Phoenix
Looks like our
Atlas.
working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So it's internal then? Some sort of disease, perhaps? No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Oh no.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Okay, you look behind his glasses and he definitely looks like he would have a deep voice.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Are we going to be carrying Nahida? Yep. Aww.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Oh, no point in grieving yet, just worried.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
That's good news. But you don't look very relieved.
With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Okay. Hey.
Sir, all units are in position.
Oh.
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
How are they still wearing their winter gear in the desert?
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision.
Okay. If anyone has watched Spice and Wolf in the English dub, that is 100% the same voice actor as Lawrence. 100. J. Michael Tatum. If we go to okay. Animation. Maybe I'm wrong. It sounds like him. Yep. Pantalone. That's him. J. Michael Tatum, Pantalone. I knew it was the same voice actor.
But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
Also, I noticed that they brought some of their Nod-Cry tech with them. Oh.
What? Nothing. You just look like you were lost in thought there. Do you have any ideas about what's going on?
From what I know about Irminsul, the system doesn't break down that easily. I don't have the faintest idea who could have done this. Actually,
hey Queen, how's it going?
Mind. But he's already dead.
So, can I assume that this period of time away won't count as part of the rental period? Maybe we should deduct it from next month's payment.
Sure.
Great! Wait, why are you suddenly being so reasonable? What's the catch?
Good to hear.
I'm always reasonable with rental payments. Like the time I refused to let you use that wine you brought home as collateral.
That was a perfectly fair request, and you know it! Everyone runs low on funds now and then, don't they?
Llama came home. Nice!
You ought to be thanking me.
Yeah, I skipped the Llama and Nefer banners because I'm trying to save up for certain characters. Unfortunately, Llama and Nefer weren't on my list.
Anyway, Sumeru City should be empty by now, right? With no one at home, I've been worried about security.
I'm worried about burglars. What would they steal? That new scroll you bought?
Ah! I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I only went and hung it up in the most conspicuous spot in the house. If anyone breaks in, it'll be the first thing they see.
And what is it?
Well, no one but you gave it a second look while it was on display in the
Nicole is here? Yep.
I doubt anyone would go out of their way to steal it.
Debating. I am leaning towards getting Nicole, but currently my main targets are Citlali and Columbina, especially Columbina. Durin, I would like to get him because Dragon Boy. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
You say that, but what if there's a thief out there who shares my aesthetic tastes?
Then you can only hope he shares your taste in expensive wine as well. Always worth having some collateral.
You!
Alright, time to go upstairs. You need a dragon? Yeah. I mean, I've got Neuvillette. He is a dragon.
How is the Dendro Archon? Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis.
You have
Her
0
condition
dragons?
is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear. Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality.
Zhongli is also
potentially causing
Zhongli is
irreversible
also a dragon. I do not have Zhongli. Although he is one of those Dendro Shield characters, or not Dendro, Geo Shield characters that I've got my eye on. I've got Noelle, and she's actually one of my favorite characters from Mondstadt. But if I'm going to be building up a Geo team, I need some stronger Geo characters.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level. Is there any way to restore her health? No, the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality.
Yep, Zhongli is also an Archon of Geo, yep.
What's their capacity for self-healing? Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Tighnari and Sino are discussing the current situation at pace. I have to concentrate hard to keep up.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Purana is also on the banner? Yeah, that is true. Honestly, I didn't actually meet her at the quest board, now that I think about it. Like, a lot of people were meeting her at over at the quest board over in Dorman Port. I never did that. I've never actually met her yet.
Tighnari.
The Anno Emo Naida, yeah. The Power Rangers of Scholars.
Master Nephis? Sages?
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladori.
Uncle?
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
I noticed that someone has a big cyborg helmet.
Ah yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamod Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar, Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
We'll be working together closely to resolve this crisis.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru once more.
Younger than you imagined. Well, don't mind it. I do. 1,000 years does sound like a pretty young age. Or was it? They are Aether and Lumine. It was 1,000 years, right? Or was it 10,000? I know that they are certainly a lot older than they look. Older than most of the Archons? I think Zhongli is still older than them, but I could be wrong.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot. But they cannot stay here forever.
No kidding. I don't think even like a quarter of them are currently fitting inside of that hotel. Most of them are probably surrounding Caravan Rebot in tents.
We need to
You play as Lumine? Okay.
As possible. For Nas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles
Eons older than the Traveler? Ah.
Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse is always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility
sense, right?
for this world. To be on the safe side.
Yeah, it does.
Consider some backup plans.
Also, considering the theories that have been going around ever since, what's her name? Horse Lady. She called Zhongli the Morning Star. A new title that we had not heard before in Genshin. And it sparked a lot of theories about who Zhongli's true identity is. Especially when we talk about the 3 deadly selves aspect. Oh boy.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course. But even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use. And Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
And, I mean, when a tree gets too big, it starts cracking.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Well, as I as I just said, when a tree gets too big, it starts cracking. Sometimes that results in a branch splitting off, and sometimes that results in this tree splitting in half. That could potentially kill the tree, but it also... The tree may also continue to live, either sprouting up as a new tree in the middle of the stump, or as the one of the split parts surviving and continuing to grow up. But it also has the potential of leaving a very large open wound that will fester and kill the tree. So it could go either way.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the
that was
relocation.
lame. You got a
intending to
Favonius.
return home.
Yeah, I got I forget the name of it, but I got the lion blade.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura
Okay.
found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other.
Well, at least it was just a dozen and not the large, like, a large group. Lion's Roar, thank you! Yeah, I got the Lion's Roar. So, not a 4-star character either, not Prune. But, yeah.
By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
Might need to evacuate everyone into the desert. Shoot. What's the name of Dia and Charlotte's hometown? Probably time to evacuate there.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
Eee, that's dangerous. We'll come with you.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
Will do. Sir, I would like to commend Sir Furnace. I would like to commend you for your outfit. It is very unique. Wait, what am I doing? I've got. Why does everything seem to be a bit gray? Oh, wrong way. Cyrus? Oh, so we kind of caught up with him.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
Cyrus?
You didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here.
Oh!
Look at this.
Hey!
Oh, it's
A ley line blossom?
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
Indeed. One reason why I like fighting them.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
Why are they spreading some sort of red pollen?
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Of course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well.
Cyrus and Alkindi working together.
Been a while since we worked on a project together, hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Nahida once said that Irminsul could. Nahida once said that Irminsul doesn't contain any information about me. So theoretically, I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies. We'll head a little further out.
Will you need my help?
I should be fine.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Paimon, stay here. Okay, we just end up back with Traveler. Dark clouds gather in the sky, a sure sign that a storm is approaching. Slowly but surely, the strange weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have sensed something is wrong because they're beginning to flee too. We don't have much time. Tainari said that to help the Dendro Archon regain her power, we need to heal Irminsul, but healing Irminsul requires the Dendro Archon's power. Is there any way to solve this puzzle?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
So that's why a pep was in the trailer. Dragon. Oldest, largest dragon that we have seen in game. It is time. Well, actually, no, not oldest. Not anymore. But the largest. Dragon. Dragon. I love dragons too much. I'm obsessed with dragons. Oh, wrong one. Dragon. Dragon. Dragon, dragon, dragon. I hear dragon. I'm gonna keep this one on. Nah. Be casual, be casual. Be human. If I use a Pep's Heart of Oasis, I might be able to help Nahida replenish her lost Dendro power without any need to rely on Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
I know a way to save Nahida.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Should we?
Glad to see you turned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
It's great to see you all.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
Hey! They gave him lines!
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instructions.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read.
Good.
The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan
Absolutely
Rebot
no
won't
way
be a
that
safe
it's going to
haven
be
for much
another
longer.
Gnosis. What could they be after?
We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru Village.
Aru Village! That's the name of Dia and Charlotte's place.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us
Not
at the
Charlotte,
village.
Candace! Charlotte's the photographer!
This leaves us just one thing to worry about. That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
That's where we come in.
Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
What say our Amorta experts?
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
And Aether lost his voice. I'll find a way to persuade her.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
I mean, Naida was wanting to make peace with the Pep last time they met. A Pep might find something worthy in that, even if she kind of hates humanity. Kinda. I think. Yeah.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams. The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru Village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words.
Oh no.
No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Okay. I'm guessing that's a quote from one of the characters of that card game that they like playing. But it's better than having a Sinopan.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
Yep.
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Could have just assumed it was from King of Invocations, the series. Oh.
Tighnari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action, but we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
Uh-oh. There's going to be a lot of dead people once this is all resolved, isn't there?
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything
The
goes
worst
smoothly
part of this...
for all
Well,
of us.
actually, no. I guess it wouldn't exactly be an invisible barrier of madness chasing after them. There'd be a bunch of flowers blooming behind them. Ah! Just sudden ley line bloom. Uh-oh. Ay, 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 ay.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a pep was in... Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second. Collie, what's the matter? Well, the thing is, Master Tighnari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there? Huh, Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But, fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter! It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense.
You sure kept that one quiet.
Huh. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work.
He's been taking notes this entire time.
Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time. This is perfect. Could I borrow it? Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy.
You had time to write a copy?
The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day he might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for him in case we ever parted ways.
Aww.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us. Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you.
Aww.
Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again
Wait.
soon.
Wait. Paimon! Paimon! Did you write about Zhongli? Did you write about it? Kale just became the whole bearer of all the secrets of Tevat. Okay. One moment. Genshin law. How do you? I'm in the Genshin Discord right now. Um. And the question. Wait. Oh, double line. Yep. Okay, so, okay. Yeah, I posted the question to Genshin lore, and people are actually finding it to be very interesting. One person just said, I'll just pretend she forgot about all that stuff. That's funny. That's funny.
Alright, time to bring the heater to see Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
Oi, don't call her a grouch.
actually, never mind. In a pap size, Nervalet's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Wait. Were you asking about a question about Neuvillette? And Genshin skipped her first sentence? Ah! Okay.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
Oh boy.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
I guess we can skip the explanation then.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction.
Oh. Okay. I mean, we've met Apep before. I know who she is. Someday I would like to see her without the sandstorm. Right now, I think she's just a 2D image.
You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Apep. Nahita's in great danger. Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Booer my assistance?
The very survival of the world could be at stake.
The age of the dragons ended long ago, and the world that replaced it is under the dominion of the heavenly principles. In choosing not to side with your enemies when the heavenly principles
I hope
rules
Apep
began
becomes
to
playable.
relax, I have been merciful enough. Do not forget that I have no love for this world you hold so dear.
You owe a debt of gratitude, and this is the way you can repay it.
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great
that is the right answer.
humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Booer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Booer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Eh? I mean, we saw it once when Neuvillette turned all the Fontanians into true humans. But I wonder what the power of the Dendro Dragon looks like. Hold on to me. You don't have the protection of the fire seed this time. Oh, are we about to have another boss fight? Inside of Apep's tummy? This is an awkward silence. Is silence a mandatory part of an audience with a dragon?
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Will giving your power to Nahida affect you in any way?
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
It is not feigned. I really like dragons. Just like last time. It's impossible to have a normal conversation with this dragon.
A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing tiny Boer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Oh? Just like the pimp once said, the elemental life forms who merged with her have now been reborn. Knowledge, memories, and emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now. And yet, for some reason, they seem drawn to Paimon and me.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Come to think of it, I'm curious how Apep sensed the leyline anomaly from so far away and immediately guessed that something was wrong with Irminsul. Could she know something that we don't? Apep, do you know much about Irminsul?
I did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Tevat.
What?
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind.
I think we've heard mention about this before.
Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today.
Oh.
The ley lines
Different
flowed
function.
with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the light realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged.
Are you sure we shouldn't tell her about New Villette? Are you sure, Aether? Because it might... Tell her about New Villette? No, Jean-Li isn't the original Dragon Sovereign, is he? Or he isn't even a Dragon Sovereign. He's never been a Dragon Sovereign, even if he's a dragon, but... Unless... Okay. I'm just gonna put a pin on that because I don't necessarily like the implications. Yeah. Let's move on. Even so, you still agreed to help us.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
Yeah, about that.
We have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
Uh-huh.
It's probably best we don't tell Pep that we're on such good terms with the Hydro Dragon.
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see.
What happened?
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Boer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
There she goes again. We've done what we came for. Time to check what's going on out there.
Mahita? You're awake. Are you okay? okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
The statues of the gods hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. Its location is... Remember, tell no one. I don't know what it means nor how to decipher it, but I will firmly commit to memory. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone, but it's probably best that I do the same for now. Okay. You know, that was just...
Heck are we?
Oh.
Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over
There's a lot of animals over there.
Find the others. Someone needs to...
This isn't good.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Saina.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How's the Dendro Archon?
She's still with the Pep, but she's recovering. The Pep gave Nahida some of her own life force.
What a relief.
What's with these sandstorms?
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence.
Oh, those things.
Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Jinn from Gurabad, huh? Familiar figure comes to mind.
Gurabad is, for me, a fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still, my master. I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your
They
side
gave
for
Little
long,
Par
and I
voice!
could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Admittedly, I kind of expected her to sound a little more prim and proper. Someone very self-important and belittling of others. But no, she sounds very reasonable here. Paimon and I should take a trip to Gurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about. You mean, there are other dangers in Gurabad? It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebad, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms.
Something's manipulating this.
To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru.
Uh-oh.
When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Why did he not turn on his Electra? Be careful.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Okay. Yeah. Much as I want to use this team, it's not really a team that I want to use here.
All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Let's do the classic team that I used when I first came into Sumeru. Or, I guess technically when I finished Sumeru.
Alright, amuse me.
Amuse you, I shall.
I've been
That
waiting
might
for
sound
you
wrong.
for ages. The Jit are swarming out of Carbide! Looks like Alvita was right. Let's get inside and see what's going on.
Sheesh!
A fresh maneuver. I see everything. Right here. Right now. Blaze over. Make yourselves at home. Billowing surge.
Oh. Well, that was apparently a waste. My goodness, I thought I was getting stuck.
How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out. Let's just head further inside for now. Right here. Right now. No touching. Next on the agenda. Right here. Right now. Roasting rebuild. The Temple of Wisdom. Access denied.
Oh, I took them out, Paimon!
Target spotted. All units at the ready.
The Fatui! They must be using this place as a stronghold! Are they the ones behind all this? Run while you still can! Push forward high! Hey! Right here. Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos!
Alright.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost. Make yourselves at home. Right here. Emerge. Just rebuild. Everyone hold hands. Billowing surge. Oh, what a nuisance. Right now. Right here. A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge. Right here. Share my knowledge.
Okay.
Let's move out.
It's your job!
Allow me. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Big one! Couldn't!
Yep, I like this team comp. I really like this team comp.
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Target?
Backup en route. Stop him at all costs.
Oh, there's another one.
Make yourselves a move. Right now. Emerge. Nothing lasts forever. Right now. Right here. Emerge.
Nice one, Traveler. Let's keep going.
Rest and rebuild. Born of ice and frost. Right here.
Torrent, bring refuge.
A sight to behold. Right now. Emerge. Let's move out.
Everyone's okay.
Uh-oh.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
I see everything. Billowing surge. Rest and rebuild.
Right here. Right now.
Oh, there.
Nothing lasts forever.
This hunk of Jinn's gone kaput. Yeah, we can finally.
Finally what?
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this subject.
Snooty? Aren't we the ones snooting into people's business?
Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
Something seems unusual about him. Is he trying to provoke us? This feels like a trap. Judging by the tents and supplies, there must be many more Fatui stationed here than the few we saw on the way in. So where are the rest?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons?
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must... Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
Something else. Something else. He's definitely not here for revenge.
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations. It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell. It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Oh, ma'am, you're dead.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall him while I execute the next step of the plan.
Oh. So he's not expecting them to survive anyway.
Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Hey! Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru!
Whee!
He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers! Quick! Full of wisdom!
Emerge. Rear guard to the front. Don't let them through.
Get that thing in position!
Hold the line!
Hold on! Just a little longer!
I'm always watching. Emerge.
Billowing surge! Allow me! We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
And this is the part where I would like to have my Notland team.
Next on the agenda.
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
Boy, you did not move very far.
Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to
Paimon, wait!
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
So there was more than one ambush. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail.
Yeah, I thought it was a little odd that he was still standing there.
You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice. And for all you know, it may not even be real.
Oh, don't play that game.
But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word.
Did I just notice Abyss in the background?
Have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order.
Or is
Our
that just...
ideas of the final form that should take
I don't
on
know if
different,
I'm seeing
but our journeys took a shared
the Abyss
path.
over there or if something else is going on.
Goodbye, traveler and Paimon. I wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Yep, that's not good. That is not good.
Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped again.
It's not your fault, Paimon. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get it back.
Oh dear.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru village. Don't fret.
Hi, Dory.
I'm well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy. Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora.
Oh my goodness, Plumpy's also a Mora holder! Hoarder? Mora hoarder? That's what I meant to say.
100,000 Mora. Final offer.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and... Plumpy! Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? You can play at that game!
Okay. Yeah, you can play at that game when you have Plumpy wielding a claymore for you.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master.
you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side. I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
One with the So. Keep up. Let's nip that in the butt. Excuse me?
Okay. I need to build up Tainari. He's a pretty strong Dendro archer.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
Not good.
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jinn are pouring in. We're moving the villages to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still... Master!
Need any help?
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care, whoever you are. Please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jinn!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion. What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Is Kale part angel?
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments.
Nilo.
Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. I am a...
Yep.
Don't stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
The goddess, the god fragment that was injected with her. Was it the fragment of the flower goddess?
Any luck?
I'm sorry, I'm too. If Kale was injected by the all I remember is that Kale was injected by. Nope. Text is moving on its own. All I know is that Kale was injected by the remains of a god. If they were the remains of the flower goddess, that would explain why Kale was able to have such an impact. Oh boy.
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Okay. I was hoping that it would be that that Jet would have the same voice actor as in Subutai's video. She sounds way more tomboyish here.
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Oh yeah. Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go. Come on, let's leave this place.
Dum 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 dum. Da 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 da. Dum 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 dum. Da 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 do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Paste. Save as picture screenshots. Jet return. Get up. She's back. Jet is back. Oh shoot, it's still coming.
Let's move out.
So we still need to find little paths.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Oh yeah, she's gonna be pissed about that.
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs.
Hey!
We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh yeah, on a slightly different note, I have some good news.
I may need to get some more to drink. I just finished my gamer subs.
I finally took care of Masairo. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed. He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Remember to wipe the blood off your hands.
What about you guys? Bet you've forgotten all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
How could we?
We're super duper best friends!
We briefly recount the events of your recent travels together.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Aw, her lips aren't moving.
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
Oh, that bottle?
Yeah, we need her power to calm the gym and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out. Let's move out. Let's see. She should be around here some. Aha! Found her!
Oh.
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
Hope this wasn't a rude awakening.
In truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamities stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time, until one day I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west. Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
Wait. The events in Natlan affected Sumeru? A foreign land to the west. Could she mean Natlan? Gurabad isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated Gosoyoth?
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Oh, someone already quelled the Jinn.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again.
It's good to see Jet again.
When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked.
That goes for me too.
Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Yeah, let's all head to the Temple of Silence.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Yeah.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
She sounds almost as peppy as Nicole.
The storms have stopped. We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now.
All right. I'm gonna take a quick break. Gotta use the restroom. I'll be back. I love how the Temple of Silence just kind of appears out of nowhere.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
Well, they never actually left.
No, this plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Carvey, Farozan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back. Everything all right? And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kave, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabod problem is resolved? What did you find?
And after getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
He's a Harbinger. Now that he mentions it, it is a little strange.
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
And then someone called him Commander. He was clearly unwilling to answer our questions when we first met. So why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
They didn't get along very well, though, so...
Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Modify how?
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively. If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan.
Is Aru what I think it is? An ideal realm fashioned in imitation of the heavenly principles act of creation, using knowledge and techniques of the goddess of flowers obtained from Celestia. All through it, King Deshret sought to forge a golden slumber that would unite countless forms of wisdom and dreams. Though this vision ultimately failed, many souls of the desert's people are said to still wander within.
However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right.
Hmm.
According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together.
That's right.
It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too. Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru, and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Notcry.
Notcry? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
What?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nodcry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
Hey, Nicole!
Why, hello! We're here to help.
I did not expect Nicole to be out in the open like that.
It's a good thing we left early. We almost got locked out.
Locked out?
Locked out? What do you mean?
Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around Sumeru's borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Are the Vtuber behind this too?
Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Teyvat's landmines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Teyvat. It may have been implemented long ago.
Well, that's beneficial. We can rest a little easier.
People here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading?
Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
So you brought Nefer here?
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru.
Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to, but everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves. Wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction. Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty, ultimately, is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Okay.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago, when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angel's demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
just cover my travel expenses.
Oh.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
I don't need chronicle information for every single person we run into.
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while. While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Is there a way to turn this off? Nope. Oh well.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa. Don't worry, boss. You can count on me. And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru. We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
And who's the other?
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before. What is it, Kale?
It's you! You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
Ah, someone needs to read her religious text.
Oh, well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative
They
type.
gave him so many. I love the fact that they're giving the Traveler voice actors more lines. I love that. There are some odd points where they skip giving them lines, but I do love that they're getting more lines. It's not really showing my nodding so much.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you?
I really think she has the remnants of the flower goddess in her.
I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone,
Aww.
if possible.
But I want to know! Well, it's been about 3 hours. And I think that that will be a good stopping point. So here's what I'm gonna do. I may primarily want to be saving up the Primo Gems. But I will... I've already sacrificed 1 10 pole to Durin. I shall now sacrifice another 10 pole to Nicole. No, if I'm going to be sacrificing 10 pulls, I probably should be focusing them onto one particular character. You know what? No. I did a 10 pull today. I'll figure it out. I'll come to a conclusion tomorrow. But yeah. Anyway, troops, thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Day and Night, for stopping by. And, yeah. I'll probably finish the Archon quest tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all later. Bye!